Hi everyone, Giuliano here. In this video, I'm going to show you a new view available in Microsoft Lists or SharePoint lists called Board View. This new view allows to organize content in a list divided per bucket. Now, maybe you are wondering that we have already something like that, which is Microsoft Planner. However, for my opinion, Planner is a tasks-oriented tool. It's perfect in those cases when you deal with tasks in your team. Microsoft Lists, it offers a flexible way to create additional columns and then use this board view when you deal with processes and workflows. Okay, let's get started and I show you how you can set up the board view and how you can use it. Let's go. Here I am on office.com. Let me click on the waffle menu to jump in Microsoft Lists. Here I want to open this list asset manager. The idea of this list is to keep track and monitor all devices in the organization so I can see the availability if a device is assigned or not. Now I want to use the board view for this list. All I need to do now to create a new view is go on all items here, drop down all options, and here I can start to create a new view. Let me click on create new view. Here I have now a new button available, board. Let's click on it. Here I can decide the name, board, and organize board by. Now here you can pick up a column, which is a choice column or a Boolean column, a yes, no, for example. Let's say that I want to divide and create stages per status. Okay. Then let's hit the create button. Here we go. Now I have the board view up and running. I have every stage divided per status. So I have unassigned items, available, unavailable, pending, and out of stock. Now let's say that an item, a device that I have here, it's available now. Then let's say that the iPhone 12 Pro is now available. I can move this card to this stage. Now under available, we have iPhone 12 Pro. The status is changed in available, and if I click on the card, of course I open the form which displays the data for this specific item. Now what I want to do is change the look and feel of this card. In order to do that, I have to go in the left top corner and then customize card. So here I am able to display or not additional fields. For example, manufacturer. I can click on it and now here we go. The manufacturer is also available. I can even add the product link if I want to have more insights about this specific item, or the serial number, the color. I can configure the card by adding more fields. Let me click on save, let me close, and here we go. So it's extremely easy to use, so you can move items between stages, which is pretty cool. And this is the option that make this feature more suitable for processes and workflows, for my opinion. Moreover, you have the ability to create additional bucket. So if I click here on the plus button, I can say that an item is assigned, for example. Let me tap carriage return and here we go. Now I have a new bucket here available. I want to show you that now I will have a new value available in the status with the value assigned. So if I click on this card, for example, and if I go on the status, we have a new value here assigned because I created a new bucket. Now let me close again, and as always I can drag and drop every item between buckets. If I want to create tasks, I can click under the stage or bucket where I want to add task, click on the plus button, the form shows up, and here I can start to fill out any field to add a new item in the list. If you want to delete a view, you have to click on the wheel icon here, list settings, and then below click on the view that you want to delete, board in this case, and then delete. Confirm, and this view is now deleted. Here I have another use case. I am in SharePoint and I have this calendar view. Let me click now here on this drop down and let me create a new view. I have here another use case. Let me click on board. I will select the status, which is the only choice column that I have here. I'm going to type again board, which is fine for me, and then create. Here we go. Here I have other and additional status. So this is another way. Here I have the ability to schedule content to go live on specific time range. So if I click here again, customize card, I can add more fields, for example, content title and status. This is another use case where you have to plan content to post or to publish in SharePoint or in any other platform. Just move the item and ready to publish, so this can be reviewed by your colleagues. Of course, you can even comment by using the out-of-the-box capability and functionality available in SharePoint and Microsoft Lists. Last thing that I want to call out here, if you are planning to change the order of buckets or stages, what you can do here is change the view, all items, go on the status, which is the column that I'm using for the board view, go on column settings and then edit. Here you can change the order, so you can have, for example, a draft needs approval. I can move down, ready to publish here. Then I want to have planned, assigned. Let's say this x66 will be on top. Okay, here we go. x66, we have planned, assigned, draft needs approval, ready to publish, and publish it. So this is the order of the status. Now if I save and if I go again on the board view, we have exactly this order: x66, planned, assigned, draft needs approval, ready to publish, and publish it. Alright, we have seen in this video how to set up and use a board view in Microsoft Lists. If you enjoyed this video, as always, subscribe, like and comment to support my channel and to see more videos like this one. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye.